anyway, basically we've just been taking care of Grim, taking care of our other cats, and nesting a lot since I got back from the expo. Met tons of fun, interesting people there, and a lot of people are interested in knowing how we make food for our cats. We've been doing this for about 10 years.
Just about.
Yeah. We make our own food for our cats using a brand of cat food, so we're going to show you how to do it and splice in some fun videos from Grim this month.
That's right.
And drink a little rum and coke while we do. Cheers.
Cheers. Now that's a good cocktail. So the main ingredient in our cat food is meat. But aside
It's
from
you?
Meat.
Oh.
Because meat's meat and the cat's gotta eat.
Right.
But aside from meat, we use Sojourner Farms European style cat food mix. Now you can make your own. You can use quick cook oats, you can use kelp powder, you can use buttermilk powder, you can use oat bran, wheat bran, all that stuff. But the best way to do it, and the most economical way to do it, is to just use Sojourner Farms European style cat food mix. It's fantastic stuff. We've been using it for almost a decade now.
They aren't paying us.
They're not paying us, or are they?
We wish. It has all the vitamins.
It has everything that you need to go grain-wise with a cat. Because if a cat was in the wild, it would be eating like mice and stuff that would have this kind of stuff in its stomach. And I know this is kind of gruesome, but that's what cats need. Cats are mostly carnivores, but they do get other stuff, and that's what this provides. And,
is that right, Thomas?
Thomas thinks yes.
He loves it. Anyway.
So we will start with our vegetables. Now, cats don't eat vegetables, but yes they do. Cats actually love vegetables. Grim loves kale. So that's the main ingredient of our vegetables in our cat food mix. We're also going to put in some carrot peelings because we had carrots earlier today. And why let them go to waste? Our cats love them.
Oh, you did go right in. Oh, it is exciting in there. He likes it, though.
He's like out. You guys are playing Blair Witch Tent on him.
What do you think, Thomas? Oh, it's chop-licking good.
Yeah.
Alright, so in addition to our carrots, which we had, we're going to add some kale. Kale is...
disgusting to humans.
People don't like it very much, but cats, Grim loves it. Belle loves it.
Actually, I love it if you mix it with mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes and a little bit of
Leeks.
cream and some spices, leeks, yes. Yum. So
They call it colcannon.
they call it colcannon if you're Irish. But kale, here's a hint, tastes better if it's frozen first.
Weird.
And since we're making a week's worth of cat food at a time, and we freeze it until they're ready to eat it, because otherwise the meat would go bad. So the kale gets frozen, it tastes better, the cats love it. It's a win-win.
Weird. What do you think, Val? It's a win-win, Val. Yep.
Okay, so
Look at that.
food processor full of kale.
This is kind of like the Juice Man commercial.
It's kind of like the Juice Man commercial, except my eyebrows are crazy. Or are they?
Ah.
Let's add a little bit of water to that. Let's get that going on.
What's in the Hello Kitty bag?
That's when playing gets scary.
Look what I bought from Hello Kitty store. Who wants to see what I bought from it? Oh, I was trying to you're cute. Okay, try it again. Try it again. Don't be embarrassed.
So it's a cup a day.
It's 3/4 of a cup a day because it's a quarter a cup per cat.
Does it matter how fat the cat is? Because we have, we used to have fat cats.
It does matter a little bit, but May eats a little less, Belle eats a little more. That's okay. It all balances out. It's part of the cosmic balance.
Oh, for us.
For us, sure.
You just put it in like oatmeal.
It is like oatmeal, and you can make your own if you want to assemble all the ingredients, but honestly,
Whatever.
it is way more economical to just buy the sojos. Because you have to try to get a balanced diet. You need oats, you need wheat bran, you need oat bran, you need kelp powder, you need buttermilk powder. It's just save yourself the effort. If you're going to go through the insane effort of making your own cat food or dog food, they make a dog food too. Dogs are a little more omnivorous than cats. The ratio is slightly different, same basic principle. So it's a ratio of 1 part Sojos, the Sojourner Farms, to 1.5 parts water.
And as you can see, Sojourner Farms is mostly oats is the main ingredient.
It's a lot of oats.
Looks like oatmeal, but
It looks a lot like oatmeal, but there's other stuff added to it, lots of vitamins and minerals added to it.
again, we've been using this for 10 years.
Yeah, we've been using this basically almost our entire cat's lives. And I attribute their fantastic health, their wonderful glossy coats, to this and to this natural style food. So to that, we're going to add our vegetable mix. Looks pretty gruesome, doesn't it? Okay, so we've got it pretty well mixed up, our Sojourner Farms, our vegetables, and our water. Now, 2 more ingredients. One is meat. Cats are carnivores, so they get basically 50% meat, 48%, whatever. It works out okay for them. Mostly meat. The rest of it is grains and vegetables.
Some alcohol.
A little bit of alcohol. Not really, though. The alcohol is for the humans. Alcohol is for humans. Don't waste it on the cats. And also, we want to add a little bit of olive oil. And we've got some omega-3 fatty salmon oil added to it. Gives them a wonderful glossy coat. Basically about 1/4 cup for the week.
That's for 3 cats.
For 3 cats, yeah. Mix it up. All right.
Those of you who are wondering, we have consulted veterinarians about this.
Oh yes, this was recommended by our veterinarian. In 1996, I took Grim in. He had an abscess because he wasn't able to clean his hindquarters very well because he was so fat. He weighed almost 16 pounds. He weighed over 16 pounds.
He was really cute.
He was adorable.
But smelly.
He was adorable and smelly. So the vet recommended this natural food diet, and he lost almost half his weight within 6 months of being on this diet. And he's been healthy despite his numerous health problems ever since. Go figure. So the cats each need about 2 ounces of meat a day.
What did you buy from the Hello Kitty
I
store?
went to Sanrio and I bought this cool Hello Kitty thing. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Here, what is it? What is it? You want to see what I bought from Hello Kitty store?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Hello Kitty!
Grimmy!
Alright, so the cats need about 2 ounces of meat per day per cat. So for 3 cats, for 1 week worth of food, that's going to be about 2 3/4 pounds. So we're going to use ground beef today, but our cats, they love ground turkey, they love ground chicken, they love ground beef, they love ground lamb especially. ground lamb is a little expensive.
What about hedgehog?
I have not found a butcher or deli that serves hedgehog, but if they did, I'm sure our cats would love it. And since I normally do this part, why don't we let Rin do this part?
What?
Why don't you do the meat? Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
Bill's like, I can't put the light.
Billy! Bill! Say something. You're on camera.
Alright, forget it. Alright. And traction.
So, what you want to do is take the meat. What kind of meat is this?
It's ground beef.
Beef.
Mmm. You know, meat's meat and a cat's gotta eat. I know I keep saying that, but
I've been a vegetarian for
a soft vegetarian. Come on.
whatever, for like a decade. This is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Look,
well,
it's like brown on the outside. It's so disgusting.
Yeah, well, the cats love it.
Aren't there gross porno movies made with meat like this?
Not that I've ever seen, but yes, there are.
We've seen the covers. That's
I have
enough.
seen the covers, and that is
So-
enough, yes.
Yeah. Just want to put the meat in the pot. And it smells disgusting. You just want to stir it up. I touched it, so that's how it goes, I guess.
I don't think he's interested in Grim, I'm looking at you, Grim. Can't you see what's going on for me? Don't you like the way I sing? I guess you don't. You're so sweet and loving.
Oh, you hate it. You're gonna bite Thomas too.
Put this cat up.
I'm so cranky because that goddamn singing.
Who am I?
And,
We're making cat food. It's
the last time that I did this, honestly, I've made James do this for so many years. Last time I did this was when he went out of town unexpectedly for a conference. And I was left here not only to make the cat food, but to watch one of our huge goldfish die. And that goldfish was so disgusting. There is nothing... Hold on, I need a drink just thinking about it. That goldfish was so gross. That goldfish had something disgusting happening in its system. It was not only dying, but developing bubbles on its body. What was it?
well, it had dropsy.
It had dropsy. So it was a big goldfish, and all of its scales popped out, so it looked like a pine cone, and then also it developed bubbles of infection. And it died while James was gone, so because we had other goldfish, I had to pull it out of the tank. It was very traumatic. Please don't mail me your dead goldfish.
No, we don't need any dead goldfish.
Presents
That's
are
fine.
appreciated.
Not dead goldfish.
No. This is pretty gross. So what we do for our cats is kind of a sacrifice, since neither
It is
of
a
us
labor of love.
like to deal with raw meat. No one does, which is why if you don't want to do this, just go buy your cat food. It's awesome. The problem is a lot of bought cat food has sugar in it and all sorts of dead things.
Phosphorus, ash, a lot of
Ash.
stuff that can be really detrimental to a cat's urinary tract health,
Yeah.
to their kidneys, to their livers, both of which Grim has suffered from and has overcome over the past several years.
He has. All of our vets, even though he's dying, have said that they're amazed at how well he's done on this diet. They diagnosed him with kidney failure quite a few years ago.
Almost 3 years ago.
And have said, I'm amazed that he hasn't gotten worse in this time because we've been able to feed him this diet all along. So
That's right.
we've been pretty lucky with our cats, and if you don't care about your own health, don't worry about it. Just get whatever you can for your cats. But if you're someone who is extra cautious about your own health and you have extra time and energy to devote, then I would encourage you to make this kind of diet, even though it's disgusting. Right.
The cats love it.
They do love it. It takes a little time to get used to. I recommend doing a transfer from your normal cat food, that sweet, sugary candy stuff, to this by putting like half of the normal cat food in with this kind of cat food and kind of
Adjusting the ratio over time, about a week is about all it takes to get the cats used to it.
Right. But, you know, it is raw meat. They'll eat it.
Yeah, oh yeah. And once they get a taste for kale, they'll never go back. Condemn this man to slavery, cannot see his agony. Please don't bite the Thomas now, it's me you want.
Sing the rest of it.
I don't know how to sing the rest of it. I don't remember the words. Can I lie? I'll just start over. Who am I to condemn this cat to slavery? Pretend I cannot see his agony. I'm inciting them with song, you know. It's just the same and then they go fight some more.
Are they gonna kiss?
Slow motion.
Well, unfortunately, Rin wouldn't mix it with her feet like I wanted her to, but...
No way.
I'm just trying to
I don't know what kind of
expand
thing,
our audience.
Whatever.
Okay?
I don't know
All
what
right.
kind of thing you're into, but
I'm personally not into that, but some of you at home, you might be willing to throw a couple bucks our way if we were to show
yeah,
this.
that's gross. Hey, y'all support us regardless, okay?
Thomas, oi.
Oh, cats.
Shove it.
In the shop.
Okay, so we're making a week's worth of food at a time. And since we're using raw meat and vegetables, it's not going to keep if we were to just put this in the fridge. So we're going to freeze it, and we put it in daily quantities. So we're going to spoon it out into individual containers.
Well, Thomas would like to watch what's happening with this. He is really curious.
Thomas?
Thomas, what's going on? You're curious? And Bella's curious, and actually, as it happens,
Thomas, oi!
May is curious too. She's right under the table watching what you're doing. The only one not curious is Grim, who gets whatever food he wants.
Grim gets to eat whatever he wants. Basically, he's like a 500-pound canary at this point. What does a 500-pound canary eat? Whatever it wants.
That's right. Yeah, totally. That's Grim. He is really enjoying his last month or so of life. He's loving it.
We are spoiling him rotten.
He gets to eat whatever he wants. He sleeps wherever he wants. He loves it.
We let him sleep on the laptop. We let him sleep on the TV. We let him sleep wherever and whenever he wants.
That's right. And that's okay. We're being nice to the other kitties too, right, Thomas?
Sure.
Tell everyone we're nice to you. Thomas. Thomas. Thomas, we're nice to you, right?
Thomas wants some of the food that I'm making. In fact, he was putting his little cat head in the bowl while I was trying to spoon it out.
So, here, James, you've made how many days worth of food for how many kitties?
I've made a week's worth of food for 3 kitties. It's taken about a half an hour. It's not very long at all. The cost is negligible compared to what canned cat food or other cat food costs. Mm-hmm. It's less than $1 a day. That's what it works out to.
So it's pretty good.
It's and they thrive on it. Their coats are healthy. Their systems are healthy. Their weight is healthy. And they love it.
Yeah, if you have indoor cats, this is kind of a wonderful food to give them, I think. You freeze some of them.
Right, we keep 2 days worth of food in the fridge and the rest of it in the freezer. And every time we feed them, we pull another one out of the freezer so it has a couple days to thaw. Piece of cake.
Yeah, a piece of cake, and it makes our kitties very happy.
Look at how fat and happy Thomas is.
But not overweight, which was kind of the point of why we started it.
Right, no, he's not obese. He's the good kind of chubby.
What's wrong, Grim? Don't you like this song anymore? 'Cause you're really acting kinda sore.
This is what we do for fun.
The ASPCA is here. They're going to make me stop, it's clear.
They made that promise long ago. Cat boxing is a no.
No. Who am I? Who am I? Thomas wins again!
Yay!
And even though Grim gets to eat whatever he wants, even though Grim gets to eat grilled salmon, Grim gets to eat all the people food he likes, he still wants this cat food. I think that's enough of a testimonial for this.
Crazy.
Watching Thomas and Grim eat off the same spoon, I start to think that perhaps all the years of bitter rivalry over dominance have started to vanish in face of illness. And I come to realize that they're kind of like Lady and the Tramp, except they're cats and they're both boys. But most importantly, I know that Thomas and Grim are friends, and I'm seeing that this is going to continue in a spirit of sharing and kindness between the two of them, or perhaps not. Because Grim is, and continues to be, the bad cat. And we love him.
Oh.
Because meat's meat and a cat's gotta eat.